It's 7:43 at KNEB, 61 degrees, and we're on our way to about 100 this afternoon. Near record highs for the next few days. Our News Extra program is next, brought to you by Gering Civic Center. Here's Kevin Mooney.
Thank you, Dennis, and good morning, everyone. And our guests today are Steve Tando, a familiar name and voice here from KNEB, and also Spencer McMurtry, who everybody knows from Infinite Graphics, and the wonderful job he does with his business. And we're going to talk about Toastmasters. They're going to have an open house coming up tonight. So, Spencer, I almost feel like we need, those guitars going around, and sharp-dressed man today. Looking good, brother.
Thank you.
You're looking good. All right, so tell us about what's going on with the open house tonight.
Well, for those of you who don't know, Toastmasters is a nonprofit organization that is meant to help with public speaking and how to present yourself in public. It's so important to be able to communicate with others. I mean, for anything you want to do in your life, it's so critical to be able to communicate with other people. And most people are scared to death of speaking. And so what we're doing with our open house is we're trying to get people in to realize how good this organization is and how it can really help you. There's no need to be scared. So we're holding this open house. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm going to be putting on a magic show for about 5 minutes. And there's also going to be we're going to do table topics, which is like impromptu speaking. And we're also going to have a guest speaker, Tom Hobbs, coming from Denver, who's actually pretty high up in Toastmasters, does a phenomenal job speaking. And we're going to have some refreshments and some drinks, so you can come and learn all about what Toastmasters is and how it could benefit your life. It's going to be a good time. It's from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. today, Monday. So we hope to see everybody there.
All right, at the Summit Christian College, right?
Correct. Yeah, the Summit College.
All right, and you mentioned that. So you're going to do a little magic show, and you kind of ready for that?
Yes.
I mean, I've seen you do a lot of things, when you were in Kiwanis and stuff, but. I've never seen you do the magic act.
It's actually a pastime of mine. Before I started my business, before I started my first business, I actually did magic shows. I would go and do street magic and go. I had a little necklace that I would wear with the sign on it that said "I work for tips," and I would go around and open people and say, "Hey, can I show you a magic trick?" And I also twisted balloons. So it's pretty exciting that I get to go back to my pastime and bring this to you. When I was preparing my speech, it just came so naturally. I was like, "All right, this is gonna be awesome." So.
All right. Did you do the little animal balloons? Did you ever do
that? I did do the animal balloons and the swords
yeah.
and like ridiculous hats and lots of good stuff.
All right. That's cool. So you're gonna have a hat on too, and just do all the general magic stuff, and that should be a lot of fun. And for people that don't know, he's supplying part of the refreshments too.
Yes, I baked cookies last night for the
night.
event, and they're my famous cookies, so you have to come. It's they're peanut butter cup cookies with a peanut butter cup like in the middle of them. So it's a peanut butter cookie with a Reese's peanut butter cup in the middle. They're phenomenal. You'll just have to try them.
All right. Now you were saying 3 years ago that you were like,
yes,
you weren't this guy that I know today that's kind of humorous and fun and anybody that does business with you. It's pretty interesting. So, I mean, you were a totally different person than what you are now, huh?
Yeah, if you would have saw me in high school when I was 18, or I guess I started my business, well, my Infinite Graphics, I started it when I was 18, and yeah, I was scared to death of people. Like, I would like hide in the corner, and I remember like when I first started my business, and it was so hard, like to pay bills. Even I had to like go door to door, to go and get that business to pay the bills. And I remember just sitting in my car, like trying to get the nerve to get up and go to that customer. And I would go in there and I was scared to death, and people would like brush me off because I had that attitude. But since because of Toastmasters and multiple other organizations, I do want to give a shout out to Leadership Scottsbluff, which is super. That organization really helped me also. But it's really helped me be more comfortable with communicating and talking, and now I have no problems at all talking to people, and it's so great. It's so great. And don't be scared. I mean, it's such a small group of people that you get to know everybody and you feel so comfortable. And it's like, they're like kind of like you're your best friend. So you don't got to worry about messing up or stumbling on your words because everybody's just there to help you get better. It's just a great program, and it's helped me tremendously. I don't know if those of you who knew me when I was younger, but I'm not like I was now. That's for sure.
Okay, again, 7 to 8:30 tonight is the open house over at Summit Christian College, open to anyone. and love to see your magic act. And then Tom Hobbs, man in the hat. Maybe describe him real quick before we take a break and get to Steve here.
Yeah. Tom Hobbs, he's awesome. He's a really good guy. He's coming all the way down from Denver. He's been in Toastmasters quite a while, and he's just a very good speaker. They call him the man in the hat because he wears a quite unique hat when he speaks, and I guess you just have to see his personality. He's just got one of those personalities that you can't forget. And he's going to be just telling you a little bit about Toastmasters and everything that it can do to benefit you, and how it's such a good program.
All right, great job. Okay, we'll talk to Steve Tando. Give us a little biography about Toastmasters. Spencer's been in Toastmasters for maybe about a year or so. Steve's been in it longer than that. We'll have that right after this.
Good job.
Large, spacious
Good
rooms,
job, man.
distinctively clear sound system, exhilarating images on 5 jumbo screens, high-speed video streaming, and
You're excited about
catering
Toastmasters.
by the meat
Oh man, this morning I was like, all right, this is gonna be good. I was
meeting. Call 436.
I was conditioning myself.
www.geringciviccenter.com. The Gering Civic Center. This is how satisfied feels.
All right, we're back on News Extra. We're talking about the Toastmasters Open House coming up tonight over at Summit Christian College, 7 to 8:30 p.m. Absolutely free of charge. They'll have refreshments, some of Spencer's great cookies. And Steve, if you would, are you cooking something for this? If you are, people really need to go. You're a great cook.
No, I won't be cooking anything.
No cooking.
I think I'm going to go to the bakery and bring some cookies because they make good cookies too.
Yeah, okay.
And donuts,
Yeah.
which they bring to
Yeah.
Friday. So.
All right. Okay. All right. So you're going to give us a little background on Toastmasters because you've been in the group how long now?
Oh, I believe 22 years, right in that area.
Yeah, long time.
So it's been a long time, and Toastmasters is a great organization. It's been around since 1924, and it started in the basement of a YMCA facility in Santa Ana, California, that many years ago. And today, it has 280,000 members and 13,500 clubs in 116 different countries. So it is truly an international leadership business or organization, and it does a great job all over the world helping people to become better speakers, to build self-esteem, and it's something that we would really like to see a lot of people in this area, a lot more people in this area to take advantage of, because it is such a great training organization to help you get over your fears.
Yeah. And there's 2 different organizations in this particular area, right?
The Scottsbluff Toastmasters Club, which meets at 7 to 8 in the evening, it just celebrated its 60th anniversary here. And you wouldn't believe all of the people in the area that have belonged to that. I mean, our top politicians and business leaders and everything, most of them have been members of that club. Our noon club is called the Bread Apprentices.
See, and that went right over my head.
The Bread Apprentices,
this morning.
as opposed to the Toast
Masters or the Bread Apprentices. That went right over my head when you were talking about it this morning. But I figured it out now.
And we're approaching our 30th anniversary, so both clubs have been around for a long time and have really helped a lot of different people throughout the community.
Yep. Now, when people get there, and Spencer was talking about table topics and all that kind of stuff, and you usually do something, you ask somebody to talk for a couple of minutes about some particular topic. We're not talking politics here, folks. Not talking probably religion, I don't believe.
No.
None of that stuff. It's light table topics.
Light
right?
table topics.
Yeah, like.
And we'd like to have anybody that comes, if they want to take part in that. They sure don't have to, but they can see how it works. And that's one of the things in our meetings every week that we do with the people that aren't doing any speeches that week. We like to give them an opportunity to speak, because every time you can speak, and this is all impromptu speaking because you don't know what you're going to be talking about beforehand. It really helps you on your feet to talk about things that you don't really maybe know that much about.
Yeah. So maybe you just get asked if you, like you said, if you've gone to Disneyland or Disney World, what's your favorite ride? That'd be easy for me. Disney World, Spider-Man was my favorite ride
There you go.
at Disney World.
There you go. See
And
how
then-
easy it is?
And then just talk about all kinds of different stuff.
1 to 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Talk 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
So
All right. Sounds good. So we'll just urge everybody to make it over to the Toastmasters Open House tonight, 7 to 8:30. You can watch Spencer do his magic act, and you get a chance maybe to speak, and you might find out that it's very easy to do that. I mean, if you're good at it, maybe you're not so good at it, you want to get better.
But only if they want to speak.
Yeah.
We don't force anybody to speak, and everybody does everything in their own time with Toastmasters.
All right, good deal. So we look forward to it tonight, 7 to 8:30, over at Summit Christian College. If people don't know where that is the old
U Street.
Yep.
U Street and the bypass.
Right.
It's the old Heritage.
Right, Old Heritage.
Right.
Yep, Old Heritage Nursing Center, and it's really a nice place now, and a wonderful place. Not that it wasn't before, but really nice. They've done a
Great
good
place
job
for
with it.
meetings like this.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks much. Good
Thank you.
luck.
Thank you, Kevin.
Good luck tonight. Have a nice time in Alaska on your trip.
You bet.
You and Kath and the guys have a good time.
Will do.
All right, back to you, Dan.